What you here for? What are you here for? What's good, family? I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the things that I did to acquire my CDL permit and how you could pass your test on the first try. So if you want to know about that to start your trucking journey, make sure to continue watching.
I want the millions, hold up, I want the billions. I make an impression when I hit the building. They be like, that nigga LANDEEZY, he killed them.
What's good, family? So I got a whole list. You know, I gotta have my handy dandy notes. So let me check out this thing, cause I know y'all gonna be like, please, baby, take it out your mouth. But I must have been thirsty. Yeah, the first thing that I did was make sure that I knew what I wanted mostly. I wrote out a list of questions, watched videos, and I knew what I wanted to do and what I really wanted my lifestyle to be, you know. So it was just like I had a plan and I had a vision before I set out to do anything. And my dad is a truck driver, so it always been in my face, you know, like right there, but I never took that action, took that step. So if you think about it, do it. Like, it's one of the best money moves you can make, especially with within a short amount of time, you know, because at first, me personally, I was contemplating between cosmetology school and doing this, and I was in cosmetology school in high school, so it was like I already had some, so I had went to cosmetology school and everything, acquired that debt, and I was just like, forget it, I'm gonna just go to trucking school. I definitely say weigh your pros and cons and like how long you got, what you got going on right now, because this is a big money move. Like, this is a good thing that's under your belt. Like, you gonna always have a job if you don't mess it up, you know what I'm saying? So next, number 2, I want to say I made a list of all my potential schools that I wanted to go to acquire my CDL, and I made a criteria for myself. So I try and put like the list of things that that I wanted within my stuff and like how I set everything out, because I'm very organized and I put everything in my notes. So I made sure to like have all the stuff that I wanted to do, and I wanted to make sure if I wanted to go to a company or if I wanted to not to. It was a lot of things, like depending on what you want to do. I'll put it right there, because you go through a lot, like trying to make sure that it's the right pay, it's within the right time frame, and because, you know, certain places have night classes and everything, so like they could work around your schedule. It's all up to you. You just gotta know what you looking for, you feel me? Yeah, so 1, I want to say know your why. 2, write out your criteria, what you want in a school. That's first. Don't be just giving what they give you. Don't be settling and stuff. I'm trying not to cuss. Yeah, I would say the third thing I did was talk to different recruiters. I literally like voice recorded every conversation that I had with recruiters, just so I could look back and make sure that I had everything, and like I could compare them after a while just to know. And I made sure to like look at my consistency of like how the recruiter talked to me, if they answered all my questions, what they saying, like just building the relationships with them. Number 4, I would say, while you talking to a recruiter, make sure that you can set up your living situation. You know what I'm saying? Since you won't be working and making, you want to make sure that you save up a good amount of money, baby. Yeah. Save up for the lifestyle you living right now, so you won't have to make such a drastic change. Or if you taking advantage of like their hotel and transportation that they got going on, make sure that you make that be known, and like you make sure you know how much it is, and if you really want to pay that back, or where is it gonna be at, all that, because they got so many options. Like if you want to do it in Alaska, Ohio, wherever, like acquire your DOT physical. At first I didn't know this, and I looked around everywhere. Like I was calling places trying to see like if they take insurance. They don't. They don't. I don't know, maybe it's different for other states and everything, but I know it was around $150 or something like that just for the DOT physical. But if you with a company, they cover it. I know with Swift, They definitely did, and they handled everything, and that was what I was really looking for. Yeah, I say see if they pay for it, because most insurance companies don't cover it. I talked with my company student services associate that I was assigned to at Swift, and she helped me set up my appointment somewhere that they partner with, so I won't pay out of pocket. And all that happened within the first week, and it will depend on what day you reach out to your recruiter. So I had reached out, I think like a Tuesday or Thursday, and I had got that physical that Monday, and I started permit classes that Monday. So everything happened quick, like everything was quick, and I didn't have to pay a dime. Yes, it really depends on the recruiter consistency and availability of the clinics, because a lot of them was booked far out. So my I know the closest one to me that was like you could just do a walk-in was like 45 minutes away, but I had to wait until that Monday for one that was closer to me. Number 6, I would definitely say study for your permit test. See if the company that you with offers any permit classes. I got mine for the first full week of classes, so that helped me out with that, and see how they help with getting it. And what I did was I just got a book from the DMV, and I would definitely say know your learning language, because me personally, like when I was looking at that black and white, bro, I couldn't do it. Reading the book and I would just blank out. Like I could not do it. So what I did personally was I looked up the audio, oh my goodness, Barry Brenton on YouTube, Chef's Kiss. Oh my goodness, he is the one. I'm telling y'all, if you're watching this, thank you. He is the one that got me through the whole book. The whole book. The only things that I didn't read was 11, 12, and 13, because I just felt like that was common sense. Oh my goodness, I felt like that was common sense basically. So how I passed on my first try was I definitely I just got the book from the DMV. I drove up and got the book, and then I went online and I saved all of the audios from him to my watch later, and I just went through every section of the book, and I read it while I was listening to it, and that was way better. Like even while I was asleep, I would just turn it on just so I would know it and everything. It was really good because I'm a visual and I'm a like an audio learner. So yeah, I studied section 1 and 3 first because they were shorter and easier to grasp. Because if you've seen the book, you know that section 2 is hard. I mean, it's not hard, it's long. That thing is like over 40 pages, bro. I'm like, hold on, I need some time to like get it in my head for real, because I can't do the 40 pages. Like I couldn't do the 40 pages all together. So I went 1 and 3, and then I did 2 because it was easier to grasp since it was shorter. And after every section, I went on to my company's site that they gave me for the Q&A, and I answered the questions to make sure I learned it. And then I went on to the next session, so it wasn't like I was indulging myself too much. But also, when I did the like, even when I went on CDL prep, a lot of the questions I didn't know because I only did some of the sections. So I just, clicked on what I know, and make sure that you look at those knowledge questions that's at the end. And if you don't know them, just go back for real, and make sure that you really understand it, because if you don't, you playing yourself at the end of the day. I had planned to go into 11, 12, and 13, but shorty, I didn't. I want to say that Swift put me in those permit classes, and they helped me a lot, baby. They helped me a lot. Like having an actual teacher that could really like show you the parts, let you know what they is, and everything really will help you a lot on the test, for real. Because when I was doing the air brakes, I was intimidated at first off back, because it was just like, I just felt like when I seen it in person, it was just gonna look like a whole bunch of rust, for real. But while I was in the classes, he actually showed us the pictures, showed us all the moving parts and how they really work together, to make the semi work, you know what I'm saying? So it was a good experience, like having that, even though they told me that they told me that my hours was gonna go towards my regular hours, like in the actual school. It didn't, but even so, like, it still helps me now, like while I'm in school doing my pre-trip and stuff like that. Even the air brakes test is just like, I understand those things because he taught us those things. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you ask your company for sure, like what all they have, like before you even take the permit test for real. Like ask them. And it's free. Like you don't pay for the permit thing. Like, who cares? So yeah, and it was only a week long, but the classes was long. Oh my goodness, the class was long. I was like the central time, so the classes started at like 7 in the morning and they ended at 4 or 5 or something like that. And honey, I was going to sleep. I was going to sleep during class. Oh my goodness, I was so tired, but it was really worth it. Like I'm dragging it. But yeah, either way though, let me get to the last but not least. Take the test. Take the test. I thought I'd really study for one test and then take the test and do that for 3 days. Take the general knowledge, take the air race, take the combination. But it wasn't even that hard. You do all that I did, it's not that hard. I don't think I missed any on my combination, and I missed one on my air brakes, and that was because I think I just messed it up and pressed something stupid. Honey, that thing was easy. I did not have to spread it out within those 3 days. But I mean, if you don't like have the access to do the things, or like, but you're doing it your way, then you know, you could spread it out within them days. If they ask if you want to take the next one, you know, just say no. Just come back tomorrow and take it. You know, like, ain't nobody gonna make you. You feel me? So that's what I was basically gonna do. Like, when they asked if I wanted to take it, I was gonna say no, or like go to the car, study a little bit, and then go back in. But because I seen some people saying that that's what they really did and they had passed, but I didn't even need to do all that. Like, once you really in them classes, like, they definitely gonna help you. Like, listening to Barry Brenton definitely is going to help you, like, seriously. Yeah, I definitely also want to say, make sure you actually learning it. Don't play yourself, for real. Because it's way better when you actually learn it than trying to remember every question and it's like you don't really know. Because they gonna switch them questions up, for real. They'll switch them questions up, especially if you gotta go back a second, a third time or something like that. They might switch it up. You never know. Once you just break it into parts and test your knowledge after reading each one so that you make sure you understand it, you can do it with ease, for real. Especially if you explain it to yourself or you explain it to somebody else, you gonna know you know it. You know, so use those tips and tricks to especially help you while you taking a test and like studying and everything. But I definitely want to say, mentally prepare yourself for CDL school. Make sure that you mentally prepare yourself for what's about to happen, and mentally prepare yourself for the shift that's about to happen within your life, because this is a big money move. You feel me? This is a big money move that you're making. So it's just like, get ready for the bag. Don't play yourself, for real. We truck drivers around here. Why are you playing? Make sure that y'all give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure that y'all check out my other videos. Turn on y'all post notifications so that y'all know every time your girl posts a video. Make sure y'all comment down below and let me know how y'all permit test went. Especially if y'all take advantage of these tips and tricks. Let me know how it went and if you actually passed that thing on the first time. You feel me? Let me know what happened to you if you already took it. I want to know, baby. I'll talk to y'all on the next one. See y'all. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Flex, get dough, get more, re-up, stack it up, get back, 10 racks, flex.